Hi everyone, welcome to another episode of Don't Be Average. In this video, I will answer a tricky interview question that is, when do you prefer mean over median? We all know mean and median are used to find the center of a population. Mean is calculated as the average of all data points, which means it's basically equal to the sum of all the data points divided by total number of data points. Median, on the other hand, is also trying to find the center of the population by locating the middlemost number in the data. It is simply the point where 50% of the data is above and 50% is below, which is why it is not impacted by extreme values or outliers. Now, for the same example, if we had an outlier, let's say 1000, our mean would be very high, and we cannot call it a typical value or a central value of the data while all the other numbers are below 100. But if we calculate median, we will get 74, which is a good representative of the whole data. So this showed that median does not get impacted by the extreme value 1000. So a simple question to ask would be, when do you prefer median over mean? And we can answer, whenever there are outliers in the data or the distribution is skewed, we should use median and not mean. But a trick question would be, when do you prefer mean over median? Now let's answer that. Number one, there are some situations where we do not want to find a typical value. Say, for example, I run a small business and I care a lot about my sales. So, the median order value per customer could be an interesting measure of how much a typical customer spends. But for me, the average order value is more useful because I can multiply it with total number of customers to get my revenue. I can also use this mean, for example, to estimate what my revenue might be after growing the customer base, which I cannot do with median in this case. Number two, in large samples from a normal distribution, the median has a larger standard error. It is approximately 1.2 times higher than the standard error of mean. So, if we are looking at a sample and we want to infer about the population, using sample mean would be a less shaky statistic. Number three, in earlier machines, mean was faster to compute. So, in case even now we run into performance limitations for large data, calculating mean instead of median may solve the problem. So, these are the scenarios or reasons I could think of where we should be preferring mean over median. If you come across more such scenarios, feel free to write them down on the comment section. If you want to know in detail about mean, median, and mode, here's a video that will quickly tell you everything about mean, median, mode, and how to calculate them. Hope this video helps you guys. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.
Let's go. Yeah. I'm like an addict, do I gotta have it. I ain't even playing, got a really bad habit. If it moves, gotta grab it, fuse like a magnet.